Welcome back to Crystal Wellness Studios. Today is Wednesday, February 24th, and we are going to start with our red Jasper that's in polish. Let's see what we've got here. Let's rinse that off. Let's see what we've got. Oh my. Ooh. Look at that. There's some beautiful polish. So we ran these barrels a couple extra days this week because of weather conditions. And I think it didn't hurt anything as far as the polish goes. Let's see. I'll grab another one here. Let's just throw a couple in. Oh yeah, that polish is perfect. This is the wet aluminum oxide, as opposed to the dry polish that we use. Oh my, that's really pretty. And once we get the slurry off of it, I think that too will make a massive difference. Oh, and there go the dogs. It's a nice day out today. Okay, look at that. Nice polish. You can see that druzy in there. Really pretty. Okay, let's see. We had some other things in there. I think we had some zebra. Let's see if I can find one here. Well, I don't think so. I think they're all going to be at the bottom. Gotta love our dogs, right? They only bark when you turn the video on. Those squirrels can count themselves lucky. Yeah. Still a little sticky from the slurry, but look at that. That's gorgeous. Okay. I think the Jasper's a success, and we knew it would be. So let's move on to our black Jasper, which has also been in polish for about, well, since the 15th, so about 9 days. Okay, hang on. Let's get some of this out. Our black Jasper has been in polish for 9 days. And the shine is really amazing on this stone. Just beautiful. We had a couple of other little pieces in here doing a catch-up. Some yellow Jasper, and I think there was one piece of Kambaba in here as well. Let's just take a quick look here. Oh, let's try it some. That's completely dry. Beautiful shine. Boy, I don't think anything shines up quite as nicely as Jaspers. They are so beautiful. Ugh. This polish is something else. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful polish. It's black Jasper. All right, let's get these rinsed off, and we'll come back and take a look at them without the slurry stuck to them. All right, we'll be right back. Okay, we're back with our rinsed off polished barrels. Here's some Spiritite that was sitting in that red polish barrel that was doing a catch-up. You can see how pretty that turned out. We can add this to our Spiritite batch that we finished earlier, a couple months ago. Just stunning. And the red Jasper. Really pretty. Really, really pretty. No longer sticky, but now it still needs to go through a burnish cycle. So I just wanted to show a few pieces before we threw it into burnish. Here was a piece of that other Jasper that was doing a catch-up. Look at all that amazing druzy around the corner edges. That's so cool. Stunning. Just stunning. Another piece of Spiritite. Okay. We also had some yellow. Again, it's got that lovely druzy pocket. Little valley that goes around. Oop. Really pretty. Love the patterns in this. Oh, it's black Jasper. So pretty. I think this was the black Jasper was the easiest stone I've run in the last 30 weeks. It's just no trouble. It retained most of its mass. We've had no breakage. We've had no divots or pitting or bad problems at all. It's just really stellar product. Okay, we are going to get all of this in its burnish barrels and for about a day, and then we will put it up on the market, put it up on the shop, and we're done with these 2 barrels. So that's going to give us 2 new barrels to start a new product this week. Next, we'll be back with our quartz that's in the 1000 aluminum oxide pre-polish. Be right back. Smokey Quartz. It spent 9 days in our, our 1000 aluminum oxide pre-polish grit, and it's looking pretty good. I haven't found any chips in the media. These are looking pretty good. Oh, that looks like a fire and ice piece there with all that crackle inside. Pretty cool. Lots of little rainbows. Yeah, this is turning out really nice. Ooh. Really pretty. Okay, I'm going to say that this Smokey Quartz is ready to go to polish. All right, there's only 2 pieces that I pulled out that were iffy. Wow, you see that rainbow? There was only 2 pieces that were iffy, and we're going to hold those back. So Smokey Quartz is ready to move on to polish. My goodness, getting things completed today. All right, we will be back with our barrel that is in 500. And then I think we have a couple in medium and a lot new we started last week. So we'll have new barrels towards the end. Be right back. And we're back with our Tan and Peach Moonstone. It has been in 500 polish for 9 days. And that has done the trick. Oh, that looks like a piece of lepidolite. Excuse me, labradorite. I think there is some labradorite that got put in here for ketchup to help fill the barrel. Really, really amazing. Oh, look at that opalescence on that one. Okay, really pretty. Oh, wow. Feels just really silky smooth. It's looking really pretty. I'm not seeing damage so far. Oh. I think this is ready to move to 1,000. Wow, this is really nice. Let's see what's going on with the corner of this one here. See that cleavage? Okay, these are not the biggest pieces. They're a good size for grids. Maybe even a little on the large side for a grid. That's a nice worry stone size. Yep, so we had some labradorite, 2 or 3 pieces that needed to catch up. And we've tossed them in here because they're the same hardness. And they seem to have caught up really nice too. Oh my gosh, these are just amazing. Oh, that one's getting kind of clear. Really nice. Very happy with this. Okay. This is ready to move forward. We're going to put it in a wash cycle and then move it to 1,000. Next, we're going to move to our medium barrel. I think we have a couple barrels in medium this week. And we'll be right back. Moonstone going to 1,000. Very pretty. Gosh, that is really pretty, isn't it? And we're back with a barrel in medium silicone carbide grit 120-220. It's been in for 9 days, and it's a mixed barrel of ketchup Jaspers. So we had some desert or polychrome Jaspers that needed more work and had set them aside, and now we have a barrel available to actually play ketchup. And they are progressing really nicely. Yeah, really nicely. I think these Polychromes are ready to move to 500 pre-polish. And a couple pieces of Zebra. They're ready also. And this is mostly Polychrome that we had split batches on. Then we had a couple pieces of Serape that we were holding also for an available barrel, and we finally have been able to put these in, and these Serape are also ready to move forward to 500. So it had spent 2 weeks in the 120, 220, not 1 week. All right, it's ready. So our mixed Jaspers are ready for a wash cycle and then to go to 500. Back with another barrel that we started last week. It is Smokey Quartz and Chrysoprase that needed medium repairs. So this Chrysoprase has been hanging out for a while, waiting for a barrel, and it's just not big enough, so we had to have something else that was the same MOHS hardness, and it's looking beautiful. Boy, are we getting lucky today with these. This Chrysoprase is definitely ready to go to 500. Lots and lots and lots of Chrysoprase. That looks like it's got a chip out of it, so we're going to set it aside. Yep, just the one. See, this is all the Chrysoprase we have. This is a 1.5 pound barrel, and it barely covers the bottom. Doesn't even cover the bottom. So we had to run something else with it, and we had more Smokey Quartz that had been sitting waiting for medium. That is not ready. Yeah, I think some of this quartz is going to have to go through another 120. But some of it's ready for medium. We'll see if we have enough to run a barrel. We got quartz all over the plate in every stage. See, I don't like that. I'm going kind of fast today. That's all inside. All right, so now we're up to about half a barrel. So we'll put ceramic media in here to fill it to 2/3, and then we should be good to go. So this is going to need wash cycles, and then it's going to need a 500. Okay, we'll be right back. Oh, well, these pieces are being held back for another 120 run. So these are ready for medium. I'm going to have to find some more quartz that are running 120. So these are going to be set aside. Wash cycle, then 500. Be right back. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to add this purple aventurine that we've been holding. That's needed a 500 run. And we will add it to this quartz barrel because it's all the same size, the same MOHS 7. So now the barrel's a little bit easier to work with. Okay, that was just a quick little update. We'll add the ceramic media and put it in a wash cycle. Okay, here's something new we started last week. It's some small Mexican lace and a few pieces of our Botswana agate that we had left over. So these large pieces, I mean, we had a new barrel. We only had like 4 pieces of Botswana agate left over. So we wanted to kind of clean up some of our stores, and it's obviously going to need more 6090 coarse grit. But this is our Botswana agate, and there's a lot of little chips, but my gosh, it was so tiny when we started. So super tiny. But look at the lace patterns on that. Isn't that gorgeous? This Mexican crazy lace is, I think, the prettiest of the agates that are out there. I mean, it is small to start with. And I just thought, you know, after running this for 9 days in coarse grit with no ceramic media, was just going to beat it to, you know, pulverize it. But it didn't. We didn't really lose a lot of mass. But wow, look at how amazing those are. They're all so different. So what we want to do is get all of our little we want to get all of our little chips out of here and then add some ceramic media. Wow. There's some tiny pieces in here, but they really pack a huge punch. Wow. This lace pattern, it really is crazy. But my gosh, it is so beautiful. Okay. This one I'm worried about. There's an awful lot of pitting on that. I think that one's going to have to come out. I do have some more of this set aside. Kind of wanted to see how this first week ran before I put more in here, but the barrel's not all that big, so we can add, since we're still in the 6090, I think we're going to add some more to this crazy lace bucket, and let's just grab that right now while we're talking about it. Let's see what we have here. This came from the Rock Shed. This is small crazy lace agate. So you see it didn't really lose a lot of mass, because this is kind of the size, you know, this is what it looked like before it went in. It's just amazing. We are going to put some wine here. There, now our barrel's 2/3 full. We're going to recharge it with some 6090 grit. I'm not going to put ceramic media in it yet. Because, I mean, if this is really all the chipping that we got, I think we're going to be in good shape. So I expect more chipping next week, and then we will probably be adding ceramic media at that time. Okay, sweet. Something new started. So we're going to start a new little chip bag, and we're going to recharge this barrel with 6090 coarse silicone carbide grit and let it run for another week. Okay, we'll be back with our next new barrel. Indigo Gabbro, also known as Mystic Merlinite. It's looking really good. It's been 1 week. It's something new we started last week. It's been, what, 9 days in 6090 without ceramic media. We're going to add ceramic media this week and recharge the barrel. Look at some lavenders in there. Really pretty. Nice stone. Already looked through this batch. And it's ready. Let's see, we got these here to go through. Yeah, it definitely needs 1 more week in 6090. But we do want to cushion it some with some ceramic media, because we don't want it to get too banged up. But we sure did get all the hard stuff off. It's rounded really nice. A lot of the sharp edges are gone. It's kind of moving rather quickly. Okay. We have our chips already started for our chip project. Now, this is about half full. We'll add ceramic media to it and 6090 coarse grit. This is a 3-pound barrel, so we'll add 3 tablespoons. I think I already said that. But we will put it in for another week, and we will see how it looks next week. Okay, moving along. We've got another new barrel coming up. Firework Obsidian. This is another new barrel that we started last week. It's been running in 6090 silicone carbide coarse grit for 9 days with no ceramic media. Ooh, look at the patterning on this. It's very similar to Snowflake Obsidian, but the coloring is so different. Lots of little chips this week because of the lots of chips because we didn't put any media in it. Wow. Now, Snowflake Obsidian and Firework Obsidian are a MOHS, oh, I don't remember, 3.5 to 4. It was a softer stone. I might have to double check that. But we don't, wow, this Firework Obsidian's so cool. I'm going to have to double check the MOHS hardness on this. We do not want it running too long, as we learned with the Snowflake. Ooh, this one's all beat up really bad. That's going in the garden. There's just no way that one was ever going to polish out. So a ton of the jagged edges all rounded really nicely. It's coming along super well. It is going to need a few more days in coarse grit. And these are the chips. And being in a 3-pound barrel, there's not a whole lot in here. Oh, there's another chip in the barrel. Alright, so if we put these in the barrel, we see that we have less than half a barrel's worth. So what I would like to do is see if I have more Firework Obsidian and add it to this barrel, along with ceramic media. Alright, hang on, let's see what I've got. Okay. So we started with 2 pounds. It was too big to fit in the barrel last week. So let's see if we can add the rest of this in here. You can see how rough it looks when it starts. And you see how it smooths out after 1 week. So let's see how much more we can put in here. Ooh, that's a really huge piece. I might have to crack that in half. And there's another one. Yeah, I'm going to crack this in half and be right back. Okay. 1 quick crack gave us this big, you know, 2 nice sized pieces. We're going to put in here. That filled our barrel enough. We still need some ceramic media. And then it's going to run another week and 6. And we are back with our next barrel that's in 6090 coarse grit, the silicone carbide. It's our rose quartz. This is the last of our new barrels that we started last week. Oof, got grime all over my hand. Beautiful, beautiful pink color, this rose quartz. We have some nice large sizes. We ran it in our 6-pound barrel, so we could get as much of it as we could in here. It's rounding nicely. It's got a lot of work to go. Oof. Really nice rose quartz. We've got a lot of chippage in this barrel. Again, we ran this with no ceramic media last week. We will be adding it this week. Oof. Rose quartz, beautiful pink color. Camera doesn't show how pink this really is. It's a darker, almost lavender piece. And then here's a few smaller pieces that we had put in. This one is so small it's going in the Zen garden right away. And then all this is chips that came off. See, it was quite a bit. Oh, that one's gonna just slice somebody open. Let's get rid of that one. Yeah, those are all the chips we have for our rose quartz. This is about, oh gosh, just under half. It's just under half full. I have more rose quartz on the shelf that I'm going to just add with it. Yeah. Alright, we'll be right back. Let's grab that. And we're back. Our 6-pound barrel of rose quartz. We added 2 really huge pieces. These are really big. And here's also some nice palm-sized pieces that we're going to slide in here. See if we can get these pieces added. Without overfilling the barrel. Yeah, this will overfill it. There. Alright, so we're going to add ceramic media in and around to fill this. And we don't want to go any higher than like right here. This is our 2/3 full. So we just want some to get into these little pieces. These little crooks and crannies. And we will add 6 tablespoons of 6090 coarse silicone carbide grit and some water. And let it run for another week, and we'll revisit it then. We've got 1 barrel left for this week, and it's our Bloodstone. We'll be right back. Bloodstone, African Bloodstone, has been running in 6090, 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. A little over 4 weeks. And I think it's going to need yet another. It's just going to need some more time. There's a lot of sharpness to it still. Some of these might be ready for 120. But like this, the whole thing is pitted. I'm going to flat lap that side. Save us some time. Yeah, still a lot of work that needs to be done. Still have a lot in the barrel to go through, but we want to keep these videos short. Yeah. So the African Bloodstone, not unlike what we're doing to some of the quartzes, is as the barrels ran a week and we lost mass and we wanted to continue to use that same size barrel, we added more stone. That's what's happened with this as well. We've added a lot more stone off and on to this, to where I think we're running at about half full now. We don't have any more Bloodstone to add to this, so this is just going to have to start moving to a smaller size barrel. We're going to recharge it and we're going to let it run 1 more week in 6090. And next week we're going to make a decision on whether we're going to flat lap a lot of pieces or not and move it to 120. It's just, we had so many pieces. I would like to get them kind of all on the same page, so to speak. It's been a weird week. We've had 9-degree temperatures all the way to today. It was almost 50 in a 9-day span. So it's been kind of crazy back and forth. We've had over 1 foot of snow dumped on us, and now it's in the process of melting and icing everything over. So, yeah, it's been kind of interesting trying to do rock tumbling, even though I'm tumbling these 12 barrels inside the house. You know, and cleaning them, but we've been dumping them outside, and it's just, holy cow, it's a lot. And I'm tired. It's been a rough week. Okay, enough about that. If there's anything you guys would like to see tumbled. We did have quite a few new barrels started last week, which was the Rose Quartz and the Indigo Gabbro, the Fire Obsidian, and the Small Mexican Lace. And we've been running catch-up on a few of the stones that we've been running for quite a while. But we're going to have, after our burnish cycles today, we're going to have 2 new barrels open up. And I'm kind of interested what you guys would like to see tumbled next. Alrighty. Give us some ideas. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.